So last weekend, I went home to visit my parents, and my mom announced she was getting into gut health. I thought this meant more Greek yogurt, but apparently, she'd gone full Pinterest and started brewing her own kombucha. The kitchen looked like a science experiment, jars everywhere, sticky notes with mysterious timings, and in the middle of it all, a rubbery-looking blob floating in one of the jars. She told me, with deadly seriousness, that's the SCOBY. He's like a sourdough starter, but for people who wear tie-dye. A few days later, my mom started talking to the SCOBY. Not like, "Oh, you're doing great, keep fermenting," but deep, meaningful conversations. I caught her at the counter saying, "How was your day? Did you sleep well?" while gently swirling the jar. My dad and I exchanged looks, shrugged, and figured kombucha just brought out her nurturing side. Then things got weirder. She set a place for the SCOBY at dinner. A little saucer with some sweet tea, right next to the salt shaker. By the end of the week, she'd knitted the SCOBY a cozy, "I wish I was kidding," and insisted on taking him for walks in the backyard, cradled in a mason jar stroller she'd fashioned out of leftover craft supplies. She even introduced him to the neighbors, who mostly nodded politely and then pretended to need something from their garage. My dad started calling it the mother-in-law blob, which did not win him any points. But the final straw was when I overheard my mom explaining to her book club that she finally had a friend who really understood her on a molecular level. So now every time I visit, I have to ask if it's just dinner, or if we need to set another place for the newest member of the family, the only guest who brings their own culture to the table.